So everything I'm learning there, I will be teaching you. So first, in the first, second, and third box, I learned how to make difficult decisions. I learned how not to do drugs and how bad drugs are for you. And I learned how to choose your consequences. Next, I will be teaching you what I learned in the 4th, 5th, and 6th lesson. What I learned in these lessons are sometimes it's difficult to say no to our friends. Lesson 5 was signs of stress. I've learned if you are stressed, you are frustrated, sad, mad, scared, excited, etc. Also, for lesson 6, I learned different ways to confidently communicate. Lastly, I will teach you about lesson 7 and 8. For lesson 7, I learned nonverbal communication, and for lesson 8, I learned how to safely report with the 5 W's. The 5 W's are who, what, when, where, and why. Now, after everything, my conclusion, I hope you keeping it real with DARE. First, I'll tell you about lesson 1. Lesson 1 was about making difficult decisions. So if you had to choose between going to your best friend's birthday party or going to a baseball game with your whole team counting on you, but your best friend's counting on you too, it would be a very hard decision for me because my best friend would be counting on me, but also my team would be counting on me. But I would choose my best friend over my team because she or he is my best friend, and I'd do anything for them, even miss my game for them, because they should have a backup just in case I can't make it. Hope you plug in and don't drug in. Next, I will tell you about the second lesson, and now you are getting bored. This one will be quick. I know most people do drugs, but the bad thing is they don't know how bad drugs are for them. I know lots of teens use drugs to make themselves look cool, but it's not really. The law is that alcohol is illegal for anyone under the age 21, yet underage people still drink and use it. Alcohol kills 75,000 people in the U.S. every and each year. Mixing alcohol with medicine is very dangerous, and in the United States, it is illegal to sell tobacco to anyone under the age 18. There are more than 200 known Americans to die from tobacco-related causes each year. Smoking can cause heart disease. Well, I guess you know not to smoke now, because it is very bad for you and it could kill you. Equally important is making safe and responsible choices. Let's say you have a best friend and they got home late today. She or he didn't do their homework and they asked to copy your homework. Would you let them or let them not copy your homework? I would not let them copy my homework because they could have done it in the car or wherever they were getting back from. And if I let them copy me, my teacher would notice that we had the exact same answers and I'd get in trouble very much. And for lesson 4, I will tell you what I learned about responding to pressure. If your best friend took money from the teacher's desk and they threatened to say you stole it, it would show you. If your best friend threatened to tell the teacher that you took money off their desk even though they did, you should tell the teacher and the principal. If your best friend threatened to do that, they're not a real best friend. Best friends don't treat each other like that. Or if you're in a mall shopping with your mom and you see the popular girls, they say, come with us. Should you go with them or should you stay with your mom? I would stay with my mom because she has the money and you should always think about your decisions before doing them. Then, lesson 5 is signs about stress. Some people get stressed a lot. I don't get stressed a lot. Today, I will be talking about different types of stress. There are so many kinds of stress, like sad, frustration, mad, excited, or you could be talking fast like I am right now. Or you could be playing with your hands or blushing. But you can be relieved too. Let's say you're trying out for a club and you're worried you won't make the team. How do you handle the situation? Can you tell yourself you did your best? You should never give up on yourself. Communication styles is lesson 6. So, communication styles, you can ask people different kinds of ways. Like your friend wants to go to the park. You say, "No way, I would never do that. You should neither. I will tell your mother and the police. You should not smoke. It hurts your lungs. Smoking is the fastest way to cancer." So, lesson 7 out of 9, actually out of 10, lesson 7. So close anyways, but I'm telling you about how to be careful if what you say. If someone's making fun of you, you're supposed to ask them nicely to stop. You don't have to be mean to them and tell them mean things even though they're doing it to you. You can ask them nicely to stop, and if you do say mean things, you should always apologize. Don't act like you didn't do anything. You should be honest. So, if you don't lie, you will not get in trouble. Well, you'll get in less trouble than you would if you lied. Lesson 8 is the right way to report. So the right way to report is to say who, what, when, where, and why. It is always good to report when someone does something bad. But most important to report is bullying. Bullying is the worst. People die because of bullies and they commit suicide. If you have proof someone is bullying you, tell an adult you know. Or if someone is bullying you, ignore them. In lesson 9, I learned from Officer Jamie. Well, first I did DARE research, and also I learned new words I didn't know. I learned the word DDMM. I learned what DARE means. I learned the word anonymous and other kind of words too. But I learned a good citizen is caring and nice. Also, when my friends help me, I feel good, happy, cared, loved. If someone pushed me every day I got on the bus, I would tell an adult, and you should too. What I learned in all was don't do drugs, do pugs. Report if you see someone get bullied, make safe choices, and be nice. Officer Jamie is so nice and you are awesome. I really had fun learning about DARE. Thank you.